5 years after a Milledgeville woman was shot and killed while driving home, the Baldwin County Sheriff and her husband are still butting heads over the investigation.
We've been covering the unsolved death of Veronique Reeves since October of 2017. That's when someone fired shots at her car. She was driving home down Highway 212 near Low Road around 1:30 in the morning. A single bullet penetrated her taillight and hit her in the back. Reeves spoke to officers who arrived on the scene and told them the shots may have come from a truck that was behind her. She later died at a Milledgeville hospital.
The Baldwin Sheriff asked for help from the FBI and the GBI. They've interviewed possible witnesses, checked out several vehicles, and used new technologies. But he still calls it an extreme whodunit. Sheriff Bill Massey and Reeves' husband, Arnaldo Reeves, got into a fiery exchange at a Milledgeville forum Monday night on unsolved killings. Jessica Cha sat down with both to hear their frustrations about the investigation.
No updates. I can't get a police report of anything that happened that night.
And when we wanted to interview the husband, he lawyered up and wouldn't talk to us.
Emotions were running high between Baldwin County Sheriff Bill Massey and Arnaldo Reeves at Monday night's NAACP forum. Reeves says there's still a lot of work to do in solving his wife's death.
I don't think that because of the forum that we're closer to getting any issues resolved. So
Reeves says he's frustrated because he's gotten little to no updates in the past couple of years on the investigation.
I requested everything, and everything has been denied. When you tell me that I could just go up there and get it, it's never been told to me like that.
Reeves says that the sheriff's office hasn't investigated properly and that details about how his wife died have changed over and over again. He says after 5 years, he's still a suspect even though he's cooperating.
I'm grieving my wife, and you coming at me like I'm responsible for what happened to my wife. What else help do you want me to give?
We have spent literally more hours on this case than any case that we've ever worked.
Massey says while they consider the case cold, they're still collecting new information.
We spent hours with Google and trying to learn how to put up a geofence to collect data. It's been a lengthy process.
Massey says they haven't been able to clear Reeves as a suspect because he's been uncooperative during interviews. He says they want to do a new in-depth interview instead.
He may have some information that he doesn't even know would benefit us. We're not sitting here accusing Mr. Reeves of anything other than he has not been transparent with us during the duration of this investigation.
In Milledgeville, Jessica Cha, 13 WMAZ News.
Sheriff Massey says the GBI is about to re-interview a few people over the next couple of days. Reeves says he will agree to an in-depth interview as long as it's recorded on camera.
Sheriff Massey says they do not conduct public investigative interviews.